Good morning and welcome to KeliTV. And today we are talking about a couple of subjects that have come up this week. As you know, it's Wellness Wednesday and I have the answers to the questions that you're just dying to ask. And a couple of different questions have come up this week. The first question had to do with allergies. We're in springtime, so of course everything's in bloom and a lot of people are really suffering with allergies. So let me tell you from a naturopathic point of view that allergies are actually a sign that you are having a hard time harmonizing to your environment. Now, physically, that might look like there's some pollens and different things in the air that your body is just having a hard time adjusting to. They might be things that your body isn't familiar with because they haven't been around for a year, right? So with that said, what's happening is in the body, what's happening with an allergy is you breathe in a pollen, right? And your body's like, oh my gosh, what is that? What is happening? I don't know what this is. Perhaps it shouldn't be here. And so the eyes start to water and the nose starts to run for the purpose of pushing out this foreign invader. The problem is that the pollen is not really dangerous to us in any way, shape, or form. It's just that the body is recognizing it as a invader or like it's something dangerous, and so it's responding in that way. So one of the things that I personally do, because my body, you know, I'm a little Irish girl, got the pink skin. So one of the things that I do to help myself be able to not go into that crazy overreaction to the things that are in the air is I take a product from Nature's Sunshine that's called Hista Block. And it actually blocks the body from having that overzealous response to a simple pollen. Okay, so that might be an answer for you. Now, another thing is allergic responses, again, is the body not being able to harmonize with what is. So this is the perfect time of the year to look around your environment physically, emotionally, and mentally, and make sure that everything is in harmony with who you are becoming this year. It's a lot of times we have things in our environment that are not necessarily even things that are still serving us in any way. And that could be physical things like just stuff around your house that's just always been in your house and you don't even really love it anymore. You don't even see it or notice it anymore. So it might be time for those kinds of things to go. Now, another question that came up this week had to do with the hepatic system, the liver, okay? And one of my clients sent me a message via Facebook that said something to the effect of they had been told that they have a sluggish liver and that they thought that a liver cleanse may be in order. Okay, so let me clear a couple of things up. First of all, I'm curious to know as to why you would think that you have a sluggish liver. So emotionally, how that would look is somebody who has a sluggish liver, it's almost like they've lost their joie de vivre. So people who have a sluggish liver, a slow liver, an underactive liver, they've lost their life force energy. They kind of have this malaise about them, this yuck feeling, like, I don't care, kind of like Eeyore. Oh, the sky's gonna probably fall down anyway. You know, they've just lost their joy, their passion, their life, okay? So what it looks like on the other side of that is an overactive liver looks like somebody who has a lot of anger present. So you might be one of those people that you're driving on your way to work and all of a sudden somebody cuts you off and you lose your mind. You start screaming and yelling and you're actually watching yourself be this crazy person and being like, what is wrong with me? Well, what's wrong is you have an overactive liver. And when you have an overactive liver, little things have really huge responses to them. So, what I'm going to tell you about the liver is the chemical factory of the body. Okay, it's what helps keep our body chemistry intact. And when the body becomes a little polluted, then it overtaxes the liver. Okay, if the liver goes overtaxed for a very long period of time, it will start to fall out into that malaise type of situation that I talked about earlier. So, what I can tell you about the hepatic system is it gets all of its support from the colon and the kidneys. The colon gets out all the solid waste, the kidneys get out all the liquid waste, and of course our lungs get out all of the gaseous waste. But when those things are not working at 100%, then the toxicity starts building and building and building, and before you know it, you have a liver that's a little aggravated with you. So the hepatic system just needs to be fed so that it can continue to do the job that it needs to do. And Nature Sunshine has this amazing pack. I'm actually on it myself right now because it's springtime, and springtime is the time when the liver really needs its support. And it's called the Hepatic System Pack. Awesome sauce. Love it. Now, another thing that you can really do to support your body right now is do a cleanse. There is a cleanse from Nature Sunshine that I love and adore. I've been doing it twice a year for the last, 15 years. And it's called the Clean Start Cleanse. And the Clean Start Cleanse is an amazing cleanse. You can just take it once a day for 28 days, or you can do it twice a day for 14 days, depending on who you are in the world, and if you're like the hare that likes to take things on and go really fast, or if you're more like the tortoise and you like a slower, deeper cleanse. Either way is perfect, but it's an amazing cleanse. It supports the colon and the kidneys so that it will take all that stress and pressure off the liver. So those are the two things that we're working on this week, is letting go of things that cause us a disharmony on every level, physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. When we do that, we've aligned ourselves back to our peace and our joy, our love, our enlightenment, and our oneness with all that is. So I'm going to challenge you this week to take on your spring cleaning, whatever that looks like for you. It might look like physically it's time to, take on a cleanse or support your hepatic system. Or it might look like cleaning the junk out of your house and doing a little spring cleaning. Emotionally, let go of everything that is no longer serving you, whether that be old emotional attachments to relationships, or maybe even working in a job that you don't love. Let go of the things that aren't serving you so that you can create space for the you that you're becoming. And mentally, get clear about where you're going. Spring is the time for new beginnings. It's the time for us to move forward with joy and creating the life of our dreams. So let's do that. And please be so kind as to declare what you're up to. Underneath this video, you can leave a message. Connect with me. Let's create a community of like-minded people who are really moving forward towards creating our heaven on earth together. And remember, when two or more are gathered in a vision, that's when miracles really begin to happen. So thanks so much. I hope this was helpful. If it is, please like and share. Spread the word. Help me to share my love and knowledge with everyone out there who's looking for a helpful hand. Anyway, I hope you have an amazing week. Thanks so much for listening. I love you guys, and I'm so honored to share my life with you. Have a great one.